Alright, yo, this is Martel, or you can call me Brotherwork. That's my name on YouTube, so youtube.com/Brotherwork. And I'm the owner of Never Nation, but there's a little issue I've been running into as of lately. Now, as you know that you see my prices on my page, right? The prices on my page are about 30, 32, 35, average. I would say that's a pretty average price for a shirt that's like well designed, but people say it's expensive. Now, I can understand the value when people come around and saying, oh, some things are just very well expensive, like, the shirts that you have, and it's very well detailed. My shirts are detailed and very well printed. To let you guys know, I use DTG printing. To just be honest with you, and I had a lot of issues across like many other people that will produce it. But yeah, but enough of that. I just want to just talk about some of my issues with the whole industry as a whole. Now, how the hell can Kanye motherfucking West can go and put out a shirt, not even a shirt, a sweat, wherever the fuck that rat shit is. How can he have a motherfucking shirt that is ripped up and have holes? I was like, is that homeless wear or is this reality of what fashion is supposed to be? Now, personally, I'm not a fashion person. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever, but at the same time, as a fashion as a whole, to where, appealing and actually being something worth something, that ain't really fashionably acceptable. But it's Kanye, and I heard this all last night. He's Kanye, so he's going to do what Kanye do. He has money, he has the fame, he has everything. Then exactly, he's just Kanye. He's gonna sell you whatever kind of crap he wants to you, and that where I kind of draw the line at. And a side note, you guys would go spend $1,000 for these goddamn Yeezy shirts, but then apparently, $35 or $30 is too expensive. That ain't none of my business. How can someone be a celebrity and then supposedly have to go give out content, give out merchandise, give out any type of clothing, shoes, whatever? I don't even like his Yeezy boots, shoes, man, lady, whatever the hell that shit is. But that's probably just my taste. Maybe I'm just hating. Maybe I'm just over speculating from what I feel that is just idiotic. Like Kanye's an idiot in my opinion. I'm not trying to bash him for his great success, but at the same time, what he's doing is like he feels too marketable about being slaves, and we're all marginalized as people that can't do anything, and we can't do anything as a black unit. We can't do anything. What about the other races then? You know what I mean? Like, what about Mexicans? What about Asians? What about any other Latin root? Anything that is with color? Where do you find actually anybody as a whole working in their own thing? If it was Asians, to be honest with you, it would be the video game marketing and clothing. If it would be blacks, it would be football, well, sports in general, and then comedian and whatever else that we venture on with bullshit, like what Kanye's doing. So, oh, actually, and a rapper. I just completely forgot that. Of course, people want to be a rapper, and every single, what is it? The stereotype for black people is to be a rapper or to be a sports player. That's the two things. If anything with sports, it would be football, basketball, and maybe even baseball. But what we looked at is comedians to athletes. I can't even speak. An athlete, and then also be a rapper. But I'm going off subject. I'm just saying how he feel about marginalizing us, putting us as supposedly as a group, when we can expand as a whole, and as me, as my own creator, my own person, my own, my own boss, I would say, as what I feel I may be. But I want to be able to put out content that's what value, care, love, and actually real creativity versus a ripped up shirt. A bum ass nigga could be down the street. A homeless dude could be down there. Whatever that motherfucker be there, had a shirt that's ripped up, and he basically got some Yeezy, whatever the hell them shits are. The slave edition shirts, whatever the hell they are. So I'm just saying that my issue is that how in the hell can you guys let a pass go by a fool, a motherfucker, a nigga, whatever you want to call him? I don't care. You let him pass because he has the background of a celebrity. So if celebrity was the main case, then, you know, then honestly it'd be no hope for anybody to even become anything if you have to be celebrity. So it's like saying, you know, you're applying for a job. You need experience to get this job, but then how come you don't have the experience? So in order to get that experience, you need to go have the job to get the experience so you could be able to go to apply to other jobs, have the experience to go to do theirs. Did it click? Personally, Kanye, he does whatever he does as of his music. That's cool. We know him for his music, but now in the fashion world, and I'm not a fashion person. I don't know if I said it already, but I'm not a fashion person. I just want to make art. I want to sell my art and make sure it's out there in the world. That's what I want to do. But apparently it's not enough. It's really not enough. I need to have a supposed base of, as what you call in this cultural world now, dick riders. We need these people to oppose to make sure that we can sell. That's really what it is, and whatever it may be, if I get backlash on the shit, I don't even care. I heard enough bullshit. Man, ain't nothing you can break me now. Like, I don't even care. And to those, I just want to say that, you know, even though this is uploaded on the Never channel as, you know, the business channel, the main channel, well, to be real with you, as a person like me and my personality, and I feel I need to, you know, preach my story and how I am. Wherever I am when I talk to you is how I talk to you. I'm a normal person. I will not treat anyone like they're lower. Treat them like they're below me. Whatever. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I'm not going to say, oh, you know, you just bought my Never gear, so, you know, I'm cool with you, bro. Yeah. No, it ain't work like that. I'm cool with you unless you cool with me. I'll talk to you unless you want to talk to me, or I'll come to you. More likely is nowadays I have to go to people. No, not a motherfucker come to me. So I have to go to people in order to put out whatever I'm doing and showing whatever I'm showcasing. That's what it is. That's all I have to do. I have no choice but to. If I want the world to know about Never, I want people to know about Brotherwork, know about Martel, whatever you want to name me as, or name the brand as, Never Nation, Never. I need to go to you guys to make sure, you know, that you guys can see me and what I'm doing. Now, my main thing, I can't even speak today. Alright, anyway, my main objective is to make sure that I bring out as much art as I can to the world. If I can just trade, if I could trade those $30 shirts to zero to be able to live and be happy, I'll do that shit in a heartbeat. Man, you don't even know. If I could live happily and be able to sit down and do whatever and just chill and go out and have money to whatever to do I can do and shit, I would do it and just sell my art. I would be able to at least be able to sleep in a house, be able to still eat, be able to go out, run, do activities, whatever I want to do without worrying. I would do it, but the way the economy is, the way how everything is, you need the money, and in whatever fantasy world you may think of, whatever I just said right there, oh, you know, it ain't gonna exist. So I gotta put out something to make money, and that's what I really have to come down to. Let me just get to the background of my story, my little struggle with, you know, making these shirts. Alright, the shirt. I brought them out, let me first start with this. I started my business, started the whole clothing brand last year, I would say October, when I was still designing stuff to make sure I can be like, okay, I can put out some stuff. But I was too late to capitalize on anything, especially when I didn't even have like the supplier, the producer to put out all my shirts, to put out all my whatever I'm making. And it's hard to find that and find a stability to it. So I went to screen printers after screen printer after screen printer after screen printer, and then all of a sudden it was like, you know, it felt like the same repeat for the same thing. And I mean, I haven't went to one yet that actually probably reasonable, but still, you know, at most of the screen printers I went to do Never Salty. They said that shirt might have cost me $50 to get that made screen printed for a dozen per shirt, but I'm expensive. And then a setup fee of like $100, but I'm expensive. I went to another one, like DJ Khaled, another one. Anyway, so I went to another one, and it was Carlene's. Yeah, it was Carlene's, right? I went over to theirs. I talked to the lady. I was like, so, you know, I showed her Never Fall. It was through email though. And, you know, I showed her Never Fall. I actually went to the other one, like personally. But anyway, that's bullshit. Anyway, I'm cutting all my story. So I went to Never Fall. Well, went to Carlene's so I go get Never Fall made. And then they said, well, she said that it's gonna be a 6-color, you know, shirt. I was like, okay, cool. Now how much is it? Now this is where the part gets scary. She said the shirt was gonna cost $75 per shirt. But I understand you get it in bulk, you know, it gets lower. But if you really look at that, nigga, that's still a lot of motherfucking money. That's a lot of money. And then plus the setup fee was like $125. $125. Are you serious? So I was like, you know what, man, screw this. So then I ventured on my own and found, you know, DTG printing. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And crazy, it's funny that I was like, you know what, I'm about to risk this $28 or $24, and then I went and made Never Salty. Actually, you know what? Hold on. All right, yo, this right here, this is Never Salty. I don't know if you see it, but fucking zoom in, zoom out, nigga. You see it? Alright, I don't know if you see it, but this is Never Salty. This is the shirt. This is DTG, and it actually is very well printed. I mean, I can go like this. Look at the detail closer. I mean, I don't know if it's going to do. If you look at that, you know, look at that mad ass Y right there. You know. Anyway, that was it. So it costs $28 to probably $30 to go get them made, depending on what the print is and what I'm doing. And I just want to say that I'm supposed to be inexpensive, but I'm trying to make sure everything is balanced. And to be real with you, I think $30 is really not expensive. It's just people don't want to buy that much for a shirt. But if you just look at my website at nevernation.bigcartel.com. I'm put it on the description. I don't know if I said the link right, but I'm put it in the description down below. And go ahead and check out my shirts and put out more designs later on in the future. There's more things coming. There's hella more coming. So I will just let you guys know that my journey was very, very hard to go make shirts, because I had to go through people that would put up hella money for a screen print. And I'm like, you know what, I need to do DTG then. And actually the quality, if you guys get a shirt, the quality of that shirt is very well on point. Like I was like, wow, DTG printing came a long goddamn way. It's crazy. I would never even think that, because I was looking up things that were saying about how it cracks and how all these things. The white never cracked. Ever. It never cracked. I already watched that 2-3 times already, and it never cracked. Dried it too. Didn't even air dry. I dried it inside a machine. Never cracked. That's a new one. Never cracked. I don't know, I'm stupid. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say support. I don't know what the fuck was that. Support real, genuine artists. Support them no matter what. Don't always have to be the cool dude with the with the goddamn, Yeezy boots and, shit that don't even matter. And I'm like, it don't matter. The clothes that, or not clothes, well, yeah, the dumbass ripped up shirt ain't even worth in the value of my art carrying love to one of my Never shirts. And I would say the most love I put on for my Never shirt, there's one I never put out yet. It was called Worldly Love. The most love I put on, never salty, everything I put on love, but I was saying like the most love, like, this is what I want people to rock. Like, I want you to pick this one up. Never salty was really cool. It was just based on, people mad, so I want people to, have a shirt say, oh, I'm never salty, you salty, why are you salty? That's why that's why my sister actually was the one to put that Y there. She drew that. It was Dizzle drew in, and then, yeah, so she made that shirt. Like, she really made that shirt happen. So if it wasn't for her, you go ahead. I'll put a link to all her stuff as well in the description if you want to go hit her up about some art or whatever, or look through her art. Go ahead. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for even watching. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Like the video. Share it, because I want people to understand my frustration and my story behind all this. And I went through a lot just so I could be able to do, my shirts. Now I got to go and see if anybody gonna purchase it, because there's about like over 600 views on my page that people still have not purchased. There's people gonna purchase it. I'm not trying to force anyone. I just want to see that my art get out there in the world. I'm not trying to put up a fake front. And if you guys know about me, I'm very transparent. To those who don't know, I'm very transparent, and I will talk to anybody anytime. I don't care. You can even hit me up on Twitter at Brotherwork. I'll put all my stuff down in the description, and we're gonna put all my stuff for Never. So I appreciate it. Love y'all. Take care.